Roku had one of the most perfect chart setups I have seen in some time, and people wanted to short this? Why? So Roku is probably one of the hottest stocks that's being played right now. You guys know, if you guys have been trading for 5 minutes, you probably have seen Roku going off. It just does not care about how well or how good the stock market's doing. It's just marching to the beat of its own drum. And so I was able to capitalize on a trade today, and at the time of this recording, I should say. It was kind of a no-brainer. We talked about it within my morning mentorship, and I explained to them, I said, listen, this looks like a decent trend. And when we always talk about the trend being your friend, Roku was the perfect textbook example of that. I don't know why people wanted to short this. I'll give my explanation as to why, but before I do, I just want to welcome you to my channel. My name is Brad, and this is Own the Chaos, where this channel is dedicated to helping you be your own boss. And what I mean by that is, this channel primarily started off with trading penny stocks, OTC pink sheets primarily, and I still do that. I love the OTC, I always will, but I've decided to branch out a little bit, so I've been trading some big board stuff, and I also talk about my own entrepreneurial experience with my company, which is WeTrade HQ. If you're interested in checking out a free platform of like-minded individuals who are looking to learn and grow and celebrate each other's success, click the links down in the description below. It's absolutely free to join, and it's a great place to be. On top of all that, if you would like to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content such as this, again, for free, then I highly encourage you to do so. So on to today's video. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick and show you what I saw and why I decided to go long on Roku today and made out with a decent trade. All right, so here I am at WeTradeHQ.com, and I pulled up Roku here with the search bar. Again, this platform is absolutely free to join. You can come here, you can chat about it amongst your friends. You can kind of see how everybody's communicating with each other. We also have a Discord room. You can chat with folks on there as well. But it's a great platform that me and my partner Jake have built. It's we wanted to build a community where people could come and talk about anything they wanted to, not just one specific sector in the market, but anything. So that whatever you're trading, we want WeTrade HQ to be the place for you. So pulling up the chart here on Roku, you can see that this is a perfect ascending channel. I tell the folks within my morning mentorship group, where I go live with them from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time every day, and I'm with them throughout the entire day via our private chat group as well, that this was just a perfect example of an ascending channel. And that whatever it decided to do this morning is the play that most people will more than likely make. And this broke out of that ascending channel. This was following along quite nicely on the 30-minute chart in this nice little channel, and then it just broke out. So when I saw Roku starting to break out of its channel, I was able to take a position with an average of 160, and then rode it all the way up to around 165 with a very decent trade. I was happy with the money that I made at that point, and then I took myself out. Lo and behold, I probably could have made an extra $300 or $400 had I stayed in. But that comes down to discipline and risk management and all that other good stuff that I've talked about on this channel before. So nevertheless, it was a great trade. I was happy with it, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that have made a killing on this thing, and I'm sure they'll comment and tell me how awesome they are. For me personally, I was just looking to make a quick flip. I just wanted to make a decent trade, and yeah, it worked out quite nicely. And I honestly think that it's going to continue. And I honestly think that there's definitely potential for this thing to continue to go as long as the hype stays there. Now, it's Wednesday, it's September 4th, and who knows where Roku is going to go. By the time you're watching this video, it would have been September 5th, or if you're watching it at a later date, obviously, whatever day you're watching it on. I don't know where I was going with that. I just kind of wanted to show you my mindset and what my thought was on taking this trade. I was looking for that breakout. I wanted to see the breakout of that trend, out of that channel, if you will, to see how I was going to make my trade. If I saw a breakdown out of that channel on the on the downside, if it started to break down out of that channel, then I probably would have ended up taking a short position on Roku. But all signs were pointing green on this thing, so I went long. It worked out and made a nice trade. Lots of other folks within my morning mentorship also made a nice trade on that as well, so congrats to you guys. And if you're interested in being a part of that, I encourage you to check the links down in the description below. Again, it's another great community to be a part of. I go live with folks via video chat through Zoom from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time, but then I stick with you guys throughout the entire day. You just through Discord. It's just really simple. And you can feel free to ask me questions anytime, and I will answer them for you. And also, I don't like to try to promote it as some sort of alert group, because that's not what I try to sell people. When I show people in my morning mentorship how I find value and success with certain trades, it's to show them so that they can go out and do it on their own. I don't like to try to provide some sort of alert service. I don't believe in those, really. I don't think that there's a place in the market for that, because it just teaches people to just follow the leader, and sometimes the leader's wrong, and that includes me. Sometimes I make bad trades all the time, but I've done it well enough to where I could just do this for a living and live pretty comfortably. Now, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate from this too, because there'll be a lot of people saying, yeah, of course you knew it was going to go up. All the people who were planning on shorting this thing, and I actually was considering taking a short position on Roku. I took a short position on it a while ago, and then saw that it wasn't going to go the way that I wanted it to, so then I got out flat and then watched this thing continue to go up. So why try to force something that isn't there? So I decided, okay, I'll just go ahead and go long on this thing, and sure enough, it worked out. It's worked out several times over, and Roku is just the beast of all beasts in the market right now, especially as volatile as it's been going in the market. Roku has not responded to it at all. It just only knows how to go up. How far will it go up? Well, that's anybody's guess. But if I had to venture a prediction, I think that Roku could probably even see $200 before you start to see this thing cool off. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm sure a lot of people that were shorting this at $100 felt that way too. So nevertheless, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more. And if you want to be part of We Trade HQ, go check it out. The links are in the description below, as well as my morning mentorship. And that is it for me, guys. So as always, I will see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out.